So it's a lot to think about.
Financially, it's a lot. Welcome to my channel. I'm Jessica. For those that are new here, this is Eric, and we are on our way to a doctor appointment. So this appointment will be for 26 weeks. I'm losing track now, but yeah, so it'll be for 26 weeks. I am 26 weeks as of yesterday, and I guess the big thing here is I had my glucose test last week, so he should have the results by now, and we'll go over that. If I didn't pass, then I'll have to do the longer one, which is the 3-hour one, but hopefully, you know, that's not the case. And then what else? Sorry. Again, we don't know if this is going to be an ultrasound or if it's just a regular appointment, but
I think it's just go over the results.
Yeah, my guess is we're not having an ultrasound. I will update you guys on an ultrasound I'll be having
29.
Yeah, 29. But yeah, so we're on our way there. And do you have any questions for the doctor?
Yeah, but I forgot.
I wrote down a few questions.
What are the questions that you have?
So I haven't recently, but I had been getting really bad leg cramps in the middle of the night, which I read as totally normal, but it also mentioned, like in the research I did, it mentioned that maybe it could be that I'm lacking like some like nutrients or like vitamins or something. I don't know. I'm taking my prenatals, but I'm still going to ask him if maybe like I'm deficient in something, and if maybe that's what's causing the leg cramps. I haven't gotten one.
Then about a week and a half, 2 weeks?
Yeah, a week and a half, 2 weeks, but I was getting them probably like once a week, maybe even more, and they were just really, really painful, like intense, and they only happen at night. I would like literally just wake up in the middle of the night like in so much pain, like wake Eric up, but like I said, I haven't had leg cramps in about almost 2 weeks, so that's good. But since we are going to be seeing him, I'm just probably still going to ask about that. What else are we asking? Here in Washington State, we do get paid time off, so I'll probably just ask about the paperwork and things that we need to do for that, since he needs to, I think, like write it off or like consent or something that I'm obviously pregnant, and anything else?
I feel like there's something we're missing.
There.
No idea. I hear.
I'm pretty sure it's my phone. Maybe I can't. Okay, so it shouldn't be too bumpy now. Okay, I wrote down some things. Let me see here.
There was one in the video where I was like, oh shit, yeah, don't forget that. Seen that last night.
What was that? Hold on. Leg cramps, family leave. Oh, and then I want to ask about cord banking. Because,
the umbilical cord?
Yeah, so Eric, if you didn't know, had cancer. He's in remission. Went through a stem cell transplant, all that, which was actually the reason why we started IVF in the beginning. And I mean later we ended up finding out that I also had some issues, but in the beginning the reason why we started IVF, like I said, was due to his cancer. Because we know there's that history there, we had been doing some research in regards to like cord banking, like the umbilical cord, because there's like a lot of benefits to banking it in case, God forbid, any of our children end up having cancer. So Yeah,
I think we were told that by a doctor or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, if we end up having
To
kids,
look into that.
To look into that. So we're gonna ask that, and I think that's kind of the main, like the.
I feel like there's something else. I can't remember. It always happens.
Yeah. So, how do you feel going into this appointment?
Good. Not as worried anymore as we were like in the beginning.
Yeah, like I don't stay up at night like worried because I know I have an appointment the next day, but I still, I don't know. I still get a little bit nervous.
Do you feel him moving, kicking?
I do. I feel him moving all the time now. He keeps me up at night. Yeah, he keeps me. Whoops. He keeps me up at night, wakes me up. They're like really strong. And then Eric started feeling movement too. So
I did. Like not
like
all of them, but
yeah, like
some of them I do feel.
like around, what was it, 24 weeks? I think it was 24
It was
weeks.
shortly, like a week after that last doctor appointment.
Yeah, so that's been nice, but and reassuring for sure. But still, it's nice to like make like after the appointment to know that it's like all good. So hopefully, you know, everything goes good. I don't see why not, but we're almost here, so I'm gonna go check in and then we'll talk to you after the appointment.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and
Blood pressure was what?
125 over 56.
Okay, so that's good.
And we will be able to hear the heartbeat today.
Doppler.
Just Doppler.
And then go over glucose results. And I think that's it.
And then our questions if we remember.
Yep. My belly. So we're all done with our appointment. Everything went well. Perfect. Baby's heartbeat was at 154, right? 154. Found it right away.
She actually gave him time to read the...
Well, he found it way faster this time, but it's kind of cool because in the beginning, like the beginning ultrasounds, he would have to like be way low, and it's cool like that the baby's grown so much that now you can just place it up top and find the heartbeat.
Well, it wasn't way up.
Well, it was somewhere up here on the side, and I'm like so used to like pulling my pants all the way down, and when he just like barely pulled them, I'm like, is that gonna work? But yeah, he found the heartbeat right away, and we did get our questions answered. So whooping cough, I think he said that we would do that there in office. Did he say next appointment?
Yes.
So our next appointment, which is in about 2 weeks.
Well, yeah, because you'll be 28 weeks.
Yeah, so we'll do that then, maybe, hopefully. And then what else? We also went over my glucose test results, and I passed. He said my thyroid levels were also good. So we didn't really talk too much about that then, since, I mean, he just told me I passed. So
everything was good, so we moved on.
So we moved on right away. And then, what else? We did ask about the cord banking.
Gave us some pamphlets to read over.
Yeah.
He didn't say it was kind of expensive, but I already figured it because I've been paying, like...
You pay for your...
I pay for my stem cells that are still stored after my stem cell transplant.
And
because they only use half, and so I pay that every year out of pocket, and I've been doing that for, I want to say, 7 years, maybe.
Yeah, and then we know that anything that you bank has to be paid for, like our embryos.
Yeah, our embryos are getting,
we're still paying
$60 a month for those.
So I mean, we figured
when the baby turns 18, I'll take over the payments.
Yeah, right. We'll see.
I hope.
But yeah, those were kind of like our main questions. They did get. Yeah. He was really nice.
And the other question that wasn't too important was the
the paid time off.
The paid time off.
So he
State
just
of Washington gives both parents paid time off.
3 months off paid.
But we gotta talk to our HRs, fill out paperwork, and then he'll just sign it saying yes, she's pregnant, yes, she'll be going to labor, and
what else? But yeah, it was a really nice, relaxing appointment.
at the beginning started, Jessica got a little worried though.
Why?
So they took her blood pressure. Hold on.
What did I
They
do?
took her blood pressure. It was 120, 126.
Something like that.
It was 120 over 56, and she looks at me like, "Is that okay?" Like I could just tell in her face, like she was like worried.
But you said it was high.
No, I did not say it was high. I was like, "That's fine," and then
Chocolate.
is it the MA?
The medical assistant.
The medical assistant was like, "No, that's perfect. We want you guys under 140 and under 90." She's like, "That's
I
fine."
should probably know this.
But
Well,
her,
it's because
her
in the
face
beginning,
was.
in the beginning of my pregnancy, I was like my blood pressure was high.
But you gotta think.
But I think I
like,
was just so
you were
nervous, so nervous with the like the early ultrasounds and appointments, and so I think that's why. Because I've never had issues.
No.
So, but I know pregnancy changes everything. But I really do think it was because I was just nervous. So, yeah.
Back to the umbilical cord or the stem
Cord
cell
banking.
cord banking. If any of you guys have done it, please give us your opinion on it, and has it been useful, and
Do you know anybody who's done it?
Yeah,
like what's your experience with it?
because like we said earlier, it was just mentioned to us, and we thought we would ask the doctor about it.
Yeah.
He said he did it.
He said he did it with one of his kids and then hasn't done it with others because I don't know. He said it's just very rare when you actually need it.
Yeah.
And they have like medical issues on their side of the family that they were concerned about, so that's why they did it. But he said even with like something runs in your family, it's still very low chance of like.
It says 1 in 217.
Okay. See, I don't know if we want to take
But
that
I was
chance.
1 in the 217.
Yeah, because you didn't have any like real family. Like,
No, nothing in my family. I was the
he
first
got
to
it.
bring all the medical problems.
So it's definitely something to consider, and he did explain the process which doesn't seem too hard. He said that basically they would save the
blood from the placenta and a piece of the umbilical cord.
Yeah, and then he said there's like a box.
They'll send a kit to us or him. He did not explain, but I'm sure these will say it. And then he'll fill that kit up, and then they'll FedEx it out, UPS it out, whatever mailing system, Amazon, whatever they want to use.
So definitely something to consider. I'm leaning towards yes. What are you?
Whoa, I need more info.
Yeah.
I want to read these, and like, cause the cancer I have is not passed through genetics.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's not. So
How'd you
I was the lucky one who got it. So I'm leaning to no, but with more information I may switch to yes. But
maybe it's something to ask your doctors about too. You don't think so?
Well, I know because when they first mentioned it to me, I was like, how likely is it for one of my kids to have it? And they said very unlikely. But that's having that type. But what if he gets,
there's other stuff.
There's other stuff that could happen, like environmental stuff that could just happen.
We're wanting to obviously bank this because of his cancer, but it helps with so many other things.
Yeah.
So if he were to like get Alzheimer's or other,
but that does not run in our family.
Yeah, it doesn't. So
it's a lot to think about.
Financially, it's a lot. Like I said, we're already paying for his, and then the embryos, and then if we want to do IVF, we wouldn't. Eric's job now has coverage, which
has a little bit of coverage for
so
lifetime, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah. But yeah, we have to consider like the fact that we're probably gonna have to do more IVF cycles or rounds or whatever if we want to have more kids. So yeah, it's a lot of money, but
it's okay. You can't take money with us when we leave.
Is there anything else you Anything else we went over? I don't think so, right?
Well, yeah, we already covered it all. Just this one brought up a lot of questions.
And our next appointment, I said, was what, for 28 weeks?
28 weeks, but it's a day before because it's on.
Yeah, so I mean, almost for 28 weeks, but it's gonna be the 3D ultrasound.
So she has 2 ultrasounds that same day.
I have 2 ultrasounds that day. I didn't mention, but we did get referred out to a specialist because this is an IVF pregnancy, and so with IVF babies, there's like a higher chance for like heart defects or things like that, like
Is that what you read?
Yeah, okay. I knew that.
I didn't know that. He just said he refers all IVF babies out.
Yeah.
So
I don't know why that is. I don't think it's like a lot higher percentage that they, or like it's not a lot higher, like the chance of them having one, but it's still enough for them to like want a specialist to look at. So I do have an appointment on the 29th. I think what is it, an echo something, I don't know, it had a long name, you guys probably know. So we're gonna do an echo on the baby, and the specialist, when she scheduled my appointment, told me that it is going to be a long one. So it's basically an anatomy scan. Said it should be about 2 hours. I don't think the ultrasound itself will be 2 hours. I just think total time for the appointment. But what they're really gonna look at is the heart. And you know, hopefully there's no issues. I don't know. I haven't really put much thought into it. I just figured everything's gonna be fine.
That one I won't be there.
Yeah, so Eric won't be at that appointment. That one's actually early, or in the day, I believe 9:30 or something like that. So I do have to take time off work to go to the appointment. And then later that day, at 5:30, we are going to be coming back to my OB, regular OB, and we're going to be doing the 3D ultrasound. And Eric will be able to be at that one.
I get off work early tonight.
We were trying to find a good day that worked for us. And he's like, it's fine, I don't need to be there. But I'm like, no, I want you there. This is like the fun, big appointment where you get to see the baby's facial features.
And my response was, I'm going to see it for 18 years plus.
I don't think you'd want to miss out on that. So he says that right now, but I think once you're there, you're probably, I don't know, it's going to be a very special appointment, I think. So I don't want him to miss it, even though he pretends it wasn't such a big deal. But I'm glad we found a day that works for both of us. And I did ask if it was okay for me to have 2 ultrasounds in one day. And they said that was fine because it's just like sound waves.
No radiation.
No radiation or anything like that. So it's not like taxing on my body or on the baby or anything like that. It's nice, like I get to see him twice that day, but it'd kind of be nice to space them out just so I can like see him more often. But yeah, not a big deal. And then after that, he said that we'll probably be having appointments every 2 weeks. So
until
I think it'll make time go by so fast.
Oh, and we do got to call the hospital to register. But I'm not too sure when we do that.
Yeah, so I think I
do it.
Yeah, so I mean, I could something to look into. I don't know if it's too soon now, but
I would believe so, because I think we would have to do it after the new year.
Yeah, I'll wait until after the new year once I'm in my 3rd trimester, which he said is in 2 weeks. But I don't know. My app said it's the beginning of the 27th week. I don't know. So anyway, I'm close to. Oh, I felt him kick. So either I'm 1 week away from my 3rd trimester or 2 weeks. But either way, still close and so exciting. And we are getting so much done. We've ordered so many things online. We did. I placed the order, but we needed it. So the baby needed it. But I went a little crazy on Black Friday.
Yeah.
But it was stuff we needed, and we got really good deals on them. So I feel a lot more prepared. There's a few other stuff we need, but I think I'll do like a whole separate video on that, like what we have, what we need. Maybe give you guys like a nursery tour. And right now it's starting to rain, so
it's starting to sprinkle. Hopefully it snows.
I know, it like snowed a little bit last week, like barely anything. Like it didn't even, I kind of wanted to go to Hobby Lobby or
for what?
I just want to go look around and see.
We gotta eat. You haven't
I know.
had anything. I
This hot
definitely
chocolate's
haven't
helping.
had anything.
Maybe
And
we can grab something and go park.
I get mad when
We
I'm
can
hungry.
go park by the river or something, or go home, eat, and then go. I don't really care.
We'll see.
Are you gonna dip it?
No,
The
I'm gonna
famous
try it
dip.
without it. I'm gonna try it without it first.
What do you think? Good?
Mm-hmm.
Messy. Messy but good. Okay, so we're back home. We went to a few stores. We went to Hobby Lobby, Home Goods, and then we ended up at Target. We were looking just for like a few decor pieces for the nursery. Here's your sneak peek. But I do plan on filming a nursery tour and then kind of just want to share items that I have gotten. So, but that's going to be it for this video, guys. I'm so tired. I honestly just want to take a nap and relax all day. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button and to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and